Hi, I'm Jale. Welcome to my channel. This is going to be a reading for Scorpio, all aspects from the 15th up to including the 31st of March 2021. If you have Scorpio in your chart, this reading could be for you, and or if you're a cross watcher for a Scorpio. Let's get into it. If you feel like this reading resonates, great. Take what does, leave the rest. If you feel like this does not connect with your situation, check other aspects of your chart, and it could well be that those readings are more for you. Again, use discernment. If you feel like this is not your reading, the only way to check is to get a personalised reading. Email is jalepsychic@yahoo.com if you want a personalised reading. And I will be going live maybe this Wednesday, possibly this Wednesday on Instagram. X_Jale_X. That will be 8 PM. Possibly. I'm going to try to. Alright, there's no guarantee though. Okay guys, so let's jump in. Let's see what the theme is for Scorpio. Wow, we've got the Devil and the Chariot. Okay, so could be temptation, could be karmic situation, leaving karmic situation, could be a bind that is being broken. Let's have a look. We're going to jump into... I want to have a quick look at let's see what else these cards are going to tell us here. For Scorpio's reading, Spirit, what is the other theme? Okay, so we've got perseverance, we've got envy. Alright, so we're going to jump in using the tarot. Let's see what we can figure out here. Using the tarot here, what else is going to be going on for the Scorpios who resonate with this reading? 15. I don't know why I want to say this, but there's something about this new moon that's coming up on the 13th that's going to be significant. It is a new moon in Libra, which would mean it will be in your 12th house, which, you know, is about the subconscious. We've got Cancer and Capricorn here as well. So they're polarized energies. So again, with the Libra, new moon could well be reflecting that. Let's have a look. Right, cards are all over the place, so let's see. What else for Scorpio, please? 15th. Something about throat chakra here as well. Someone could be having difficulty expressing themselves. I'm hearing idealized emotions. So someone could be, again, a bubble could be bursting here where they've idealized something and it wasn't quite coming to fruition, or it wasn't quite the truth of a situation. I'm also hearing a moment's notice here as well. So it's like there could be a very quick succession of movements here that you'll be presented with, or whoever the reading is for will be presented with. And it's up to you to act or react. So let's take a look. Right, so Four of Cups, rejected emotions and or denial. Something's being moved away. Something hasn't quite come to pass. Something's being removed. Redistributed. Yeah, look, work. Someone's tried to do something and it didn't quite play off or pay off. Could be to do with a commitment. Love situation. I'm hearing someone's making their move here. We've got the Lovers reverse and the Ace of Wands in the reverse. So there's an inaction around a choice that's being played out, hence the rejection. It's like Someone's rejected a move, and there's been a pause. There's a pause here. Maybe it was someone that was wanting more than... Wow. Okay, that card went a little bit all over the place. There's a burden. There's a heavy burden that's being dealt with here. Which is why there's no movement. Again, choices. Someone's trying to understand the choices they have. There's too much going on. I'm going to be honest with you. This feels like it's about to shift around the end of the month. But let's... I'm saying all this now, but let's see. We haven't looked at this month yet. There's something around... There's a confusion here around earthly goods. Someone's trying to regenerate a situation. Someone's trying to bind someone into a situation and it's being rejected. So there's an earthly pursuit that's being rejected here. And again, it could have been over and over and over again. The Fool. Someone's wanting to move away from a situation that doesn't support their goal or them. Yeah, they're defending their ground. So someone's got it in their heads that they don't want to be in a situation like this anymore, and they're rejecting it. They don't want to be involved. There could have been confusion over moving away from this, or confusion around leaving. Maybe there's money tied to it, but someone definitely wants to leave. We've got a love situation that's being resolved in the meantime, away from this. Wow. Wow, okay. Yeah. So while one door's closing, another door's opening. So the reason that's being rejected is because this person wants to move towards a different direction. They don't want to be in this, it looks like a karmic situation that they're in, that they no longer want to invest in, and so they're closing that out. They want to go towards something of balance. But interestingly, along comes the devil. There's a temptation here that comes in. There's a temptation that is pulling someone in. The Emperor, the divine masculine, becomes unstuck. And we've got the Hanged Man. So there's I mean, look, this could be several things. It could be that, dependent on their perspective as to whether or not they act, it could be that this person acts and then they have to readdress their perspective, or they don't know what to do with the situation. They're stuck, and so they have to look at it in terms of a new, fresh perspective, because whatever it is, could be a subconscious block, could be karmic, something is restrictive, but it's a temptation. It's a karmic. It's a karmic who's moving the goalposts. We've got the devil twice here. We've got the Knight of Materials and the Hanged Muse. It's to do with money. It's to do with an investment or something, that the goalposts have been moved here. The goalposts have been moved, and it's to do with something that was once rejected. Yep, someone's manifesting. This karmic has re-manifested a situation to regenerate, to block them from leaving. Now, that's going to be different for everyone, but let's see what else we... Yep, and whatever it is, it looks like it's set to reconnect the karmic. Let's take a deeper look what this could be. What is the devil card representing here? What is this temptation here that's pulling them back in? What is the temptation that's pulling this energy back in? There's a lack of faith. Someone is like not viewing, this is interesting. Someone is viewing a situation as hopeless, and so they give in because of the fact that there's no faith. It's like they're not seeing things clearly. There's a confused energy. It's like illusion. There's an illusion that's been presented here. It's to be honest with you, it's done to kind of capitalize on a lack of faith. You know? Right, let's keep going with this. We've got prayer and service. It's whatever it is, it's designed to throw this divine masculine off. Right, I want to jump into... I want to see from these cards what I'm going to get. Right, what is the situation here with the Scorpio reading, please? What can you tell us? What is this devil energy? We've got caution. We've got risk. It's something they've done before. It's something they've done before. So let's say, for example, you're aware that this one person pulls the same card. I would say it's the same thing. What else can you tell me about this? It's an impulsive action to help the person feel fulfilled. To make the person feel like it's comfortable. They're asking you to have patience. But it's interesting because we've got revenge. So whatever this action is, it could have been done to the masculine because maybe they perceived it was done to them. So let's say, for example, you know, maybe they felt like, you know, they've been cheated on, so they're doing it deliberately for that. And so it's completely controlled, the reason. But I want to find out what is the devil representing? So we've got drama, so there's definitely high drama here. What is the devil representing here? What is this? It's done to create indecision. It's deliberately done to cause indecision and a block to stopping them leave. So whatever this is, it's done to block them from going. Okay, what action? What is the action they're taking? What action are they taking? Criticism. Okay, so it's done to isolate the person. It's also done to it could be an extravagant purchase or something that is tipping the balance in some way. It could be sexual. It's many different things because this is a general reading. But again, it involves revenge. Whatever it is, it's in revenge. Revenge is in mind. It's done maliciously. Let's see. What is this devil card? What is this devil card, please, representing? What is this showing us in the Scorpio reading? Yep. It's stopping a progression. It's to pause the action, to create indecision and confusion. It's done deliberately to create confusion. What is the devil move action, please? The third chakra, Archangel Chamuel. So this is willpower and confidence. So it's done to block the willpower and confidence, and it could be down to what people value. Could be money, could be something, sex, their looks. But it's used on that basis, and again, it'll be different for everyone. And again, what it will be done to cause some kind of anxiety and hostility, so that it's hard for this person to say no. So whatever it is, it's done on a weakness. What is the devil card representing here? What will be played on? What will be played on in this scenario? What will be played upon in this scenario? We've got the tear, so it's possible emotional blackmail and heart. So it's going to be done in a way that is capitalising on an emotive reaction or possible emotional abuse or emotional blackmail. So it's done in that way. Could be sexual as well. Could be sexual, could be emotional, could be both. I'm seeing as well, it's like, oh, you don't want me anymore, that kind of thing. So it's a little bit of a play there. We're going to see now what the outcome is for this. Let's see whether or not that blocks the majority of you or allows the person to leave, because it could create such a contentious subject that it's like, I'm done. Like, you're not going to do this. And also, it could be what they've done. It doesn't have to be that they're doing this to the divine partner. It could be that they've done all this behind the divine counterpart's back, and this divine counterpart's realised it, which is then making them leave. You know, that could be another element of it. Because again, we've got faith in the reverse and prayer. So it doesn't have to be as clear cut as, you know. Let's see. Because again, we've got envy. We had envy in the reverse. So let's have a look. What is the outcome for Scorpio's reading? What is the outcome? For Scorpio's reading? Okay. We've got a split down the middle. For some of you, there'll be some kind of reconciliation here. Yeah. For some of you, it will be them leaving, and for some of you, it will be them staying. And it's going to depend on who you are to that person. I can't all say, yeah, all of you are going to have this or the other, because it's not realistic. But what I will do is I'll pull some more cards to see what else we can figure out here. What is the outcome? What is the outcome for Scorpio's reading? Yeah, so we've got saboteur and martyr. So we've got one person playing into the role of, it could be that they're deliberately allowing the sabotage because they're not ready, you know. And again, if they're not ready, then you know that's your answer, and it's probably going to be a blessing that they're not ready, because you don't want to be involved in that, right? If they're not ready, they're not ready. You don't want to be getting involved in it. So let's see, what is the outcome here? What is the outcome? What is right? I affirm that all life is sacred. So I create harmony. So remember, we've got the Libra new moon. It's creating that harmonious energy. So it could be that, again, like I said, if this person's actually going to fall for that, they're not ready to leave, right? They're not ready. Because if they were ready, they would say no. So at this stage, this karmic is doing a favour, because it means they're highlighting the need to be ready. And if they're not ready, they're not ready. You can't force someone to be ready, even if you want to. So again, that's why half of you, even if you thought they were ready, and maybe they are your person, it may just be that they still need some time to recalibrate themselves. Let's see, what else can you tell us here? After the storm. So it looks like, let's say for example, this does go through and this person is tested and they go along with it. It could be that some of them realise that they've been duped, or that then they weren't ready, and that actually this isn't what they want, and that's going to provoke them to leave afterwards. All right. So everyone's going to be different in that respect. Let's have a look what else we can figure out. I'm going to go with this deck here. Right, what else can you tell us, please? What is the outcome for Scorpio's reading? Stay optimistic about your love life. So, I mean, obviously these are for those of you who know this is your person. All right. For some of you, there's a second chance. For some of you, there is a new love coming in. So for some of you, it's not quite your person. For some of you, it will be, but it's just the wrong timing. And again, the only way to discern that is, again, get a personalised reading. Make sure that you're, utilising all your kind of, your intuition. There's red flags. Make sure you're listening to those red flags. And don't just buy into it. If you think, oh yeah, this is definitely my person, and actually I've been getting some gut instincts to tell me, because don't forget there's a lot of illusionary energy around at the moment. So just make sure that you're buying into the right reality. Final messages for Scorpio's reading, please. Imagine all the unwanted thoughts dissolving into light, creating room for new possibilities and opportunities in your life. So again, if you know this is your person and you know that you just need a bit of a break, this is coming, but you just need to kind of understand what this is trying to show you. And let's say, for example, first of all, it's showing this person what they do and don't want, which maybe is needing to happen. But it could also be showing you, maybe you weren't aware of the situation and it's highlighting something to you. Let's actually pull a card for that. Let's see. What is it teaching? What is it here to? What is it doing or designed to show the viewer? What is it designed to show the viewer here? Okay, so for some of you, it says come to the edge. So it's about risk taking. So for some of you, it's about, even if you feel uncomfortable, just allowing this sort of to release control and just let it. Let's say, for example, obviously I'm not saying, just let someone cheat on you and it's absolutely fine, because, just come to the edge, it's fine. Obviously, please use discernment. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is, if this person is confused and they're able to be manipulated in this way, let this happen, because actually it's going to help you to finalize what needs to happen, and that in itself is going to stretch you, because especially if you're used to trying to take control of the situation, this is probably designed to bring you out of your comfort zone, which is actually helping you. So it's an ironic lesson on both sides, right? And again, the devil could also be codependent behavior. Chariot is moving away from that, so it could be helping you to detach from more codependent expectations. Let's see, is there anything else that's going to help the viewer in this situation? A message in a bottle in reverse and a change in a wind. So it could be that it actually designed to put you away from this person's path, because they're not your person as well. So there's two separate lessons there. And again, depending on where you fit is going to be your lesson. And whether it's your person or if it's not your person. Right, let's see. What is the final message for Scorpio's reading, Spirit? Final message, please, for these guys. Final message. They want me to get another deck. Yeah. I'm going to get another deck. Okay. Let me get this deck. This is the deck they want. This is the deck they're after. Okay. What's the message for Scorpio? What is Scorpio's message? Back to what you love. Reevaluate your desires. So again, it's either going to show you that this is not your person, or let's say, for example, they fall into that trap, then they come away thinking, oh my goodness, this is awful, and then they learn. Again, maybe you have a new found respect for them, that they've learned that. Whatever it is, it's going to reflect a truth, maybe something that, you hadn't already accounted for, but it's going to give you truth either way. So it's helping you disconnect from something either way, right? Honesty is essential. Speak with love and truth. So it could be that, again, you find out the truth and it maybe wasn't what you thought. Maybe this isn't your person. And again, personalised reading to find out if it is or it isn't. That's my recommendation. And if you've already had a million personalised readings, obviously, it could just be that the timing's off and it might not be a reading. Okay guys, hopefully that's been of some help. This was your Scorpio reading. Thank you so much for your likes, your shares, your subscriptions. Until next time, take care.